Chasing the highest dividend payouts can come with risks, so it's important to consider the potential income fluctuations and the need for steady income in your portfolio. That being said, the following stocks have all achieved nominal high yields based on their trailing payout over the last 12 months. In fact, the lowest yield on our list is 5.9%. Starting there, we'll work our way to the top stock paying 11.3%. However, it is important to note that there's no guarantee that dividends will remain steady, particularly for the energy stocks that have irregular cycles. Additionally, a double-digit yield may not make up for the potential decline in stock price. But if you're interested in income investing, these top 9 dividend stocks, which are all in the S&P 500, are definitely worth considering. To keep updated, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be amongst the first to know when more investment inspiration videos are available. Starting off our list today, Kinder Morgan Inc., ticker symbol KMI. Now, Kinder Morgan Inc. is a unique energy stock to consider for dividend investors. Unlike traditional exploration and production companies, Kinder Morgan is an infrastructure company that owns and operates pipelines and terminals. This provides a consistent revenue stream that is insulated from the volatility of crude oil prices, resulting in steady dividends for investors. With a 12-month trailing dividend yield of 5.9%, it's more than 3 times the typical payout of S&P 500 dividend stocks. KMI offers an attractive income opportunity. Be sure to take a look at KMI when you're constructing your dividend portfolio. Next on our list, Newell Brands Inc. Now, Newell Brands is a consumer goods company that owns a diverse portfolio of well-known brands. Brands such as Rubbermaid, Sharpie, Papermate, Yankee Candle, and many others. This variety in product offerings helps provide a more stable revenue stream, which protects the company from changing economic circumstances or consumer tastes. Although the stock price of Newell fell really hard last year, it was down 40% in 2022, the company's expected earning per share for the full year is more than enough to cover its generous 23-cent quarterly payout that provides NWL shareholders with a trailing 12-month yield of 6.2%. Newell Brands offers an attractive dividend opportunity for income-seeking investors. We still have our top dividend stock paying a 12-month trailing dividend yield of over 11%. So be sure to stick around as we work through that list. Next on our list, a company that I've covered multiple times on this channel, VERIZON Communications, ticker symbol VZ. Now, Verizon is a leading telecom company that has faced some challenges in the past year, including earning misses and lowering their guidance, which have weighed on its stock price. However, the company's 2022 consensus earnings target is still more than 2 times its $2.56 annual dividend payment. As a company with a large scale and entrenched consumer base, Verizon is an attractive option for long-term investors. Verizon currently has a trailing 12-month yield of 6.3% and offers one of the highest dividends in the S&P 500. Next on our list is a leading consumer apparel and footwear company, VF Corp, ticker symbol VFC. Now, VFC is better known for their brands such as Timberland, North Face, and Vans. The stock, though, has faced a significant sell-off over the last year due to concerns over consumer spending rollbacks and an ongoing restructuring that has yet to show any results. Despite these challenges, however, the dividend offered by VFC is one of the most generous on Wall Street, with projected earnings per share of $2.07 that will more than cover the 49-cent quarterly dividend investors have to deal with. Investors may find incentive to stay invested for the income with a trailing 12-month yield of 6.8%. VF Corp is a solid choice for those income-seeking investors. Next on our list is a company that is one of the tobacco giants, ALTRIA Group, ticker symbol MO. Now, MO is actually one of the better performing stocks in the S&P 500. The company, known for its Marlboro cigarettes, Black & Mild pipe and cigar products, and smokeless tobacco brands Copenhagen and Skoal, has seen solid sales and dominates the US market. From an investment income perspective, ALTRIA has a strong track record of dividend increases, with more than 50 consecutive years of increases, making it a sustainable and generous payout that is attractive to risk-averse investors. With a 12-month trailing yield of 8.2%, ALTRIA Group offers an impressive income opportunity. We're just about halfway through our list, and if you are enjoying this content, please remember to like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a new investment inspiration video is available. Now back to the list. No dividend stock list can be complete without some energy names. That is our next name, DEVON Energy Corp, ticker symbol DVN. DEVON Energy Corp is an Oklahoma-based energy company that drills for oil and natural gas in the US. It had a strong performance in 2022 with a roughly 39% gain, despite the overall decline in S&P. However, the future for DEVON is uncertain due to energy sector volatility and the specific nature of its dividends. In the past, dividends have been inconsistent, and as recently as 2011, the company paid a near 11 cents per quarter, a far cry from the peak payout of $1.55 per share in the third quarter of 2022. With a trailing 12-month yield of 8.2%, DEVON Energy is one of the highest dividend-paying stocks in the S&P 500. Next name on our list is actually a commercial REIT, VORNADO Realty Trust, ticker symbol VNO. Now, VORNADO Realty Trust is a commercial real estate operator that owns office buildings in key US markets, including New York City, Chicago, and San Francisco. The company is also at the forefront of real estate sustainability policies with more than 23 million square feet of LEED certified buildings. LEED, which stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, is the most widely used system for rating green buildings in the US. Despite a rough year in 2022 and losing roughly 50% of its value, the dividend of this real estate investment trust doesn't seem to be at risk. In the third quarter of 2022, Vornado cleared 79 cents per share in the key funds from operations measure, which is more than enough to cover its 53-cent quarterly payout. With a trailing 12-month yield of 9.4%, Vornado Realty Trust is a solid choice for income-seeking investors. Next on our list is an energy company, Coterra Energy Inc., ticker symbol CTRA. Coterra Energy is an independent oil and gas exploration company that operates primarily in Pennsylvania and Texas. The company has proven reserves of about 3 billion barrels of oil equivalents across various classes of hydrocarbons. Coterra Energy benefited from the rising oil and gas prices of 2022, but the dividends fluctuated quarter to quarter based on their profitability, and what that means is any rollback in oil processing or revenue streams related to any of their income streams, this could shrink their yields going forward. Currently, they have a trailing 12-month yield of 10%. At this level, Coterra Energy is an attractive option for income-seeking investors. But again, it is important to keep in mind that with any energy stocks, there is a significant level of volatility and risk just because they're in the energy sector. Fluctuations such as oil prices, change in political regulations, and of course global tensions could change the profitability going forward. Last on our list, we have Pioneer Natural Resources, ticker symbol PXD. Now this is the one you've all been waiting for. Pioneer Natural Resources is an independent oil and gas exploration company that's dominating the game with reserves totaling over 130 million barrels of oil, 90 million barrels of natural gas liquids, and a whopping 460 billion cubic feet of gas. This company operates mainly in the Midland Basin in West Texas, and with energy prices on the rise, it's no surprise that Pioneer Natural Resources has been on a steady climb, resulting in a whopping 11.3% yield for shareholders over the past 12 months. But as any high yield stock, there's always a catch. These dividends are irregular. So brace yourself for the possibility that this big yield may not last in 2023. But then again, if energy prices continue to rise, Pioneer Natural Resources may continue paying out their ridiculously high dividend. That completes our list of top dividend paying stocks in the S&P 500. If you want more sustainable dividend paying stocks though, be sure to check out this list here. All the names on this list have a track record of increasing their dividends and are positioned well for the elevated interest rate environment. We'll see you there.